How about Tarek? My boy Tarek Azim. I see him this weekend. Had a blast.
You're in San
We'll
Fran.
get into that. Yeah, but he goes something about. He goes, I just get worried. I go, what? He goes, all the good ones in my life go. I don't want you to die. I was like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna fucking die.
Well, you are older. I mean, it goes through people's head.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Now, if you were a kid, would be weird. But you're not young.
I'm 52.
Like, I've thought about life when you pass. Are you kidding me?
Excuse me. Like, what am I gonna die from? I just had my checkup, and the doctor was
You
like,
had the worst psoriasis I've ever seen in my 36 years on this planet.
yeah.
You had
gone.
shingles on your forearm.
Did have some shingles.
Okay?
Okay.
Who knows what's going to get you?
You don't know.
It seems like shit's popping up left
Hey,
and
look,
right.
stress
As you get
manifests
older,
itself in my skin, all right?
As you get older, shit happens.
The doctor went, holy shit, when he saw me.
With your
Took
shingles?
my shirt off.
With your
No,
shingles?
he just went, you beautiful man. And I was
didn't
like,
say that.
he goes, you're a beautiful man. He goes, nurses!
He goes, you're always in here.
Nurses! And they
You're
came running
always
in
in
hunting in Sonoma.
How was it?
And
Killing innocent birds?
I got some birds. You do it with a dog. The dog, which is a German short hair, runs around, and when it sees a pheasant roosting, it points. Now, you know pheasant's my favorite meat of all time.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay, so I'm already dying of hunger. And then the dog, you go, and the dog flushes it. The dog goes after it.
Gets him to fly.
Sometimes he'll catch it in his
Like
mouth.
duck hunt.
Sometimes the pheasant's a little slow.
The dog catch him.
At one point, the pheasant tried to fly out, and the dog grabbed it and held it in his mouth. They have a soft mouth, and so it didn't try to kill it,
that's nice.
and it let it go, and then the bird flew again.
Then
and
you shot it in the face up close.
Well, I had to. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I had to take it out.
Yeah.
Now you'd
shot
be
him
surprised
in
at
the
how
face.
quickly, how many times Tarek, myself, and Yosef miss a bird.
Actually, I
Well,
would
Mr.
not.
Yeah,
What were you got? Shotguns?
shotguns.
Like duck.
I had a small shotgun, got a bruise on my little army parmy.
Oh, because there's the
Yeah,
ricochet?
that hurts. It starts to hurt when you're a bit of a pussy like myself. But
Look at you run with that duck. And then did you guys eat
it's not a duck. It's a
that night?
pheasant. It's a pheasant. So you got to say it
looks
right.
like a duck.
But it's a pheasant.
And then look at that poor thing.
What bothers me is your laziness with the English language.
Look how poor of that poor little thing.
Yeah.
God, was it tough to see him in the clear skies and the huge shotgun, you fucks?
Yeah, and by
Is
the
it
way,
tough to
it's
shoot
not,
these things
it's not
out of the air?
It's not a real sport.
No.
And plus they
surprised
stock,
you guys didn't have a
they stock
machine
the
gun.
field, so they breed pheasant.
of course.
Then they stock the field.
It's like shooting
and
fish
then-
in a barrel.
Basically, I only do it because it's so tasty.
Did you guys eat
I
it
don't
that
like.
night?
I will say this about hunting. I know people
late.
are going to think I'm a pussy.
Too late.
I don't like killing the
too
animal.
late. Nope, too late. Look at the picture. Too late. After you did it, now you
Yeah.
go, you know what? I don't really enjoy killing them. Now while you're doing it, you're like, yeah, look at us, bros. Shotgun, kill another one. Fuck
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're going to get some you're going to take some heat online. You're like, you know what? I actually didn't enjoy any of it.
Well, I don't like the actual
beta.
slaying of the deer, but I like the meat so much that I will do it, and I'll do it
Good.
for whenever I have an opportunity.
Yeah, you do it good. Too.
Yeah, I do it good, and I'm rather good shot because I'm terrified of wounding the animal, so I want to put it out right away.
I'm not a hunter, dude.
No, but we should do a meat eater together. And
Oh,
go
yeah. Are
for
they
some-
still trying to do that?
Yeah, we should really do
You
that.
have to eat and you don't feel like eating.
Ugh.
And then you got to like work out.
Did you have to do that?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
awful, man.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
good.
drink,
Isn't there a way to do
drink
it?
shakes and shit. Ugh.
So there's a guy these powerlifter guys at a gym where they build monsters, and they were like they're some of the strongest men in the world.
Yeah.
You know what the number one food they make them do is?
Steroids.
Yes, for sure, steroids.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What were you saying though? Yeah.
No, but also to gain weight, like what
okay.
makes you a monster? They drink a shitload of milk, like
Oh,
whole
yeah.
milk,
So many calories, and you know what's in milk? Sugar.
sugar,
and
fat.
A shitload of sugar and fat. Calories.
But I feel like you just do a lot of protein shakes with a lot of milk and stuff.
Ugh, the worst.
Well, my nephew who was eating, he was at 265 pounds. He's now at 215. But when he's playing football, that was the same shit. Just
You'd be
constantly
big,
eating.
man.
I was like, fuck. Oh,
I
way.
remember see you at Dal Ward. They always make you these, and they would tell you which guys had to drink the shakes, and they had a whole shake area just for this by metrics, and it was this fucking I swear, man, the shake was like the size of a large Big Gulp, and it was thick, and you'd have to put everything in there and down that.
what the?
Oh, dude,
I don't know, man.
you have to drink 3-4 of them a day.
Really?
It's not good, man.
No, it's not good.
It's
Just
not good or healthy
gas.
for anyone.
Gas.
But also, it's just like
When-
horrible. It's
But
not good.
I guess you get stronger and you just.
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
And,
Do you think?
and I remember talking to the nutritionist, And I was like, God, there's a lot of sugar in these shakes. And like, you're giving us all these bars. There's a ton of sugar. And she goes, don't worry about that, honey. He goes, we got so much, you're going to burn it off. I'm like, I'm looking around, man. Some of these guys are fat. Like, I don't feel great either. I'm telling you, man, it's not good.
I don't feel great. Well, I've tried very intermittently to be like, I'm going to gain weight. And then people are like, just eat this. And I talk to bodybuilders and I can't do it. I just
It's your
can't.
body type.
My body type is just like, hey. Like I'm good, man. I can go a long time without food. I like, what I enjoy? Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody I've talked to who's like, and read about like the real nutritionists and doctors who are on the cutting edge, all of them say that intermittent fasting.
Some people disagree with it, but I got to be honest. The most successful people I know intermittent fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, we don't have a boss.
Right. That was always my thing. I didn't want a boss.
Well, I'm kind of your boss.
I
it's
worked
not a big
at
deal. It's not kind of your boss.
I didn't know that.
You're fired.
What?
You're rehired. See how that works?
Dude.
Yep, you're back.
Man, that got me so insecure.
Chin, you're fired. You see?
What the fuck?
And you're back. Cat, get out of here. Now you're back.
Dude, you have a lot of power. Don't do that to me again, because
Well, see, you're getting a little
my
weird.
My skin
there.
flushes.
All right.
I don't want my psoriasis.
And you're fired.
Ah!
And you're back.
Fuck, dude.
You're back. You're back. You're back.
It's not funny, man.
All right. I'm sorry.
Because I need this money.
I know.
I have the bills.
And you're fired.
What am I? My skin.
I know. Let that sink
Meditate.
in. And you're back. You're rehired.
I can't deal with this fucking emotional roller coaster.
Sometimes I need to flex on you guys. Everyone gets a little too comfortable in here.
So you flex?
Like, if those donuts were soggy, Cat, you're fired. And you're back, because they weren't. But you see how everyone's like,
yeah, you keep us
I need
on
you
our
on ice.
fucking
I need
toes.
you on ice.
I ever had my acting teacher hit me with that one time. He goes, this is terrible what you're doing. I was like, in front of 80 people, and all people like who are my peers and who are successful actors. I was really nervous. And he goes, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, are you doing this a show for us, or are you going to actually look at the person in front of you? And I was like, And I was, you're trying to make it in acting. You go, maybe I suck at acting. I'm only 32, 33, and I suck. And maybe this isn't for me, right? And go, what is this? Like, can we do acting? How did you get in this class? This is what I'd get. And then he'd go, you want to do this again, or you want to sit down? And I'd be like, I'll do it again. And then I fucking do really well. And he goes, you know what happens when I get you off your pins? You start to act.
Yeah, you get a little too comfy.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I'd like you to be off your pins most of the time.
Well, football,
I don't like you comfortable.
Coaches do it all the time too.
They do?
All the time. You go, like, if someone's like kind of going through the motion, something like that, you'd show up that Tuesday and there'd be a depth chart and you'd be second string. Like, what the fuck? But they'd only do it for like 2 days.
Ooh.
And then they'd bring you back. Like, you've played well enough. We're going to make you starter now. Where really they're going to have you start the whole time. But you get scared.
Jeffrey Tambor in class in front of everybody. I guess I hadn't done a scene in a little while. And here's the thing about life. When you do well in class or you get a job, you relax a little bit. You relax. Maybe I've made it. Maybe I'm just a little more advanced. I'll let these other people get a shot. Class goes, looking around. He goes, hey, Bryan, are you done being the mayor? I'm just curious. Are you done being the mayor, saying hi to everybody and being the most popular kid in class? Because we're doing acting. So when you're ready to do some more scenes, I'd appreciate it. Or are you going to be the mayor in front of everybody? I'm a grown man.
But then there's some people like Michael Jordan or some of these ultra winners. I'm sure maybe Brad Pitt, who
they never take
they get a little success, and then as soon as you open the door a little, it's game.
Because it's a habit.
You're never gonna get it back.
It's a habit.
As far as like you open a door, they're gonna take a mile.
She just had convinced herself. But Rogan and I used to be the worst.
Arguing?
We used to have arguments, and he was this way with other people. But he and I a couple times got in a couple arguments where his
you don't talk to each other for
girlfriend.
weeks?
Well, because I don't do that. But his girlfriend was like, "Holy fuck." No motherfucker. It'd be shouting at each other at a dinner table because we were like 20, 31. And now we were talking about how when we have a point of view, I don't get attached to it. We take that argument, we take the idea, we put it on the table, and then we kind of like apply ideas to it. Well, it's just, let's ask some questions about it.
You guys are older. Dude, remember where were we in Oklahoma? Me and Jay almost came to blows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about the how hard it is to be a mom. It's a job.
Dude. I wanted to kill him.
I was like,
hey,
you've
never
guys.
seen me like that.
No,
you've never seen Jay like that either.
No, you were getting in his face. I was like,
but like we were kids though. It was very strange. I apologize to him.
You both are big, but you were mongoosing. The old neck got
I was
out.
so upset.
Your neck had a bend to it.
I was so upset.
Yeah. Your neck had an extra muscle in the back.
Well, he kept saying, nah, being a dad's not
Yeah,
that
and you
hard.
were
It's fucking
craning.
easy."
You were craning overhead, and your nostrils were flaring, and you were getting in his face.
But you know what? He triggered things in me that brought up when we were kids, when we get an argument or whatever, because he's a psycho. When I was like, what the fuck? And I was getting in his face and went, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm your brother. Remember, I was like in his face, and he's going like this. I was like, oh, it triggered our childhood.
Yeah.
I was like,
It gets
guy.
dark. It gets dark, dude. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.